What is going on, guys? I am with my student here, JP. He's been absolutely crushing it the last few weeks. He has crossed over 30,000, or not yet, but very close to 30,000 subscribers. And he has also, in the first 10 days of October, generated over $4,000 in revenue. The first 10 days. So this month, you think you're on track to what, $8,000 to $12,000 per month?
I would say if everything goes as projected, anything between 8 to 12,000 USD this
Let's
month.
go. Dude,
Let's
that
go. And,
is
and I'm not hoping for it. I'm working for it.
Dude, I freaking love that. That is a huge freaking milestone. And your highest revenue day you said was what? 650 bucks?
Yeah, 650 USD in one single day.
Let's go. Dude, that is a huge freaking milestone. And currently, like, how many like long form videos do you have on your channel so far?
I believe at the moment 25, if I'm not incorrect. 25,
Okay.
yeah. And I started my channel, what, about a year ago.
Yeah. Yeah. So
But I, but, I,
only
but
so you got 24 videos. You're posting like one video a week, if not, one video every 2 weeks. And right now, this month, you're on track to 8 to 12,000. So dude, like, I just wanted to bring you on because there's a lot of people who want to get started in YouTube automation, want to get started in online business, and you're kind of like cracking the code right now and kind of making that breakthrough for yourself and also your family. And I just want to bring you on because you're probably going to be inspiration for a lot of people out there. So what got you even started in YouTube automation and online business in the first place? What was the thing that motivated you? Was there anything that pushed you to get started in this business
mm,
compared to all the other businesses out there?
well, yeah, actually, I've been always really interested in online media, like social media. I've been also watching lots of YouTube videos myself, and I was going to get married, and I knew that my wife would be joining me in a whole new country, and but I wasn't really sure if we can really get like a job straight away. But I
Yeah,
knew that she's going to be here, and I'm going to have to be responsible, of taking care of her as well in a new country. And I wanted to provide for her, of
yeah,
course, more safety, for both of us. And actually, I saw a few different coaches online when it comes to YouTube automation,
yeah,
but your charisma and not basically the way you deliver your message
yeah,
really caught my ear and my eye. So I started watching more and more of your videos. And the good thing is that you didn't make it seem easy, but you made it seem worth it,
yeah,
which is really important. You weren't really painting these nice clouds, pink clouds in the sky. Everything is easy. It's not that easy. It's worth
yeah,
it, but it's not easy. And
yeah,
the second thing is that I knew I was interested. I knew the potential, but I'm also a coach. And I know that if you need to learn something new, it's best to hire a coach who has already been there and done that and knows how to teach you.
mm,
That's the value of coaching. Like the value of coaching is super important. You can spend weeks, you can spend months, you can spend years and do all the mistakes. And yeah,
yeah,
sure, you can eventually get there, or you can take the shorter route because, as we both know, success leaves clues.
yeah.
So if someone has already done it, just follow those footprints and just apply the knowledge from someone who has already done it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, JP, like, you probably explored a lot of different people out there, checked out a lot of people, and you mentioned, okay, there's something about me that kind of stood out. I'm not trying to sell this get rich quick scheme. I let people know, hey,
Mm.
it's tough, it takes time, it takes patience, but it's worth it. So like, coming and joining the program and working with me and my team,
Mm.
what has that experience been like for you? Kind of give people inside look of your experience overall. Hey, if it's negative and you hate us, okay, tell everyone. But if you love us and you love the experience, kind of share a little bit more about what that looks like. What has been very helpful along your journey that helped you get to where you are today.
Sure, sure. Straight off the bat, I was held accountable. Same thing that I do as a coach. I speak with the client, we take a look at the situation, we take a look at the starting point, we set the goals, and then we actually take a look at the actual habits and the smaller steps to get there. So what was really important right off the bat was that I was held accountable. I was getting called, I was getting messaged by the coaches of the program and your team,
Yeah.
making sure that I'm actually progressing with the course. So that was really important, so that got me back to my laptop and back
Wow.
to studying the info, even when I was not feeling like it. But it's,
Wow.
had to be done. It had to be done. So that's really, really important. Like consistency. It doesn't matter if it's about YouTube automation, if it's about sports nutrition, if it's about gym training, like consistency is the key. Just do it day in, day out. You don't have to do everything at once, but as long as you do something every day and just follow the blueprint, that's the key.
Got it. Got it. So you would say the main thing is the accountability, and the coaches didn't just leave you hanging, but like you were saying, like, hey,
Yeah,
we kept calling you, we kept saying, hey, where are you at, holding you accountable, and that was the thing that helped you continue coming back, creating videos, and getting you to where you are today. Is that correct?
absolutely, absolutely. And I was interested in this whole topic, but I didn't have the blueprint. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to hire a team. I had no idea about that. So as long as you are willing to learn
Yeah.
and implement the information, you and your team, you really know your stuff. So for anyone who's listening or, thinking about this, it's all about just, getting on board and just then just pushing play and then actually applying the information. They say knowledge is power, but knowledge is nothing without action. You you
100%.
have to take action. You have to take action.
100%. 100%. So after your channel blowing up, this must feel like really freaking awesome for you. For I mean, your last three videos, for the videos to get like 200,000 views a pop, and like for your channel to be
Yeah.
blown up, and the trajectory in your future with your wife. I know you guys,
Mm.
are making some big changes the last few months with where you're living and how things are situated. This must feel pretty good. So kind of walk me through like how you feeling right now overall, the future you envision for yourself. Kind of walk us through that, man.
I'm feeling super excited, of course, and I'm feeling content. But at the same time, it's important that, of course, you have the passion to go forwards, but then you also need that contentment to actually enjoy what you've been already achieving. But you can't stay still. You just have to keep
Yeah.
on going. So passion drives you forwards, but then contentment also balances that out. So you feel
Yeah.
good with what you have, but you still keep on going. So of
Yeah.
course, me and my wife, we are both excited. And actually, my wife also decided to start another YouTube channel,
No
more of a like
way.
a yeah, I know, a vlogging channel. So we're working on that as well. So and I can apply a lot of these principles from this
Absolutely.
course, from you and your team. I can apply a lot of those principles and teach them to my wife as well, which has been super fun. Because in this country, there's so many places to see and experience.
Yeah.
Like there's so many palaces and there's so many different sightseeings in this country. So what we get to do is get to see all these magnificent places and then also make a video of them with concepts that we have learned in the course.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic. We love it, and at the moment with the channel, yeah. When we saw the numbers, the revenue numbers, we were like, "What's going on?" And like, like you said in the beginning, it's like literally you're only one video away.
Yeah.
So you never know. Of course, like we said, success leaves clues. But when you apply the blueprint, sooner or later, when the numbers come together, the video is gonna pop. So the latest video after 4 days is at 210,000 views after four
Yeah.
days.
Insane.
So
It's
that's it.
insane.
I know. That's over 50,000 views a day.
Dude, and I mean, your channels are getting the same amount of views as some of the biggest channels out there within your niche, which is like pretty gnarly if you really think about the type of
No.
impact that you're having with your videos on like the world, the community, like the positive like impact. It's crazy. Like you're not only producing a lot of money for yourself and your family, but also like you're sharing a lot of great information for the world.
Absolutely. That's what I love. Because, being a coach myself, and
Yeah.
I have a uni degree in sports science and in health. So I've been a coach for the past 20 years. So I also get to use all that research-based information and my experience through that channel,
I
and
love it.
help people with their health, help people with their longevity, help people with their mental health. So that's
Yeah.
that's fantastic without having to show my face.
Yeah.
So I guess concentrate on the information and bringing in the best experts of the world into my channel, and actually like compressing their most valuable info into the videos.
Yeah. Pretty love that, man. So, let's say someone was, well, a lot of people will be watching this video, um, and they're thinking of whether or not they want to get started in online business or YouTube automation or working with us. What would you speak to them? Like they're hesitant, they're like, I don't know, and they're in like
Mm-hmm.
analysis paralysis. What would be the
Mm-hmm.
information that you think would be helpful for them in their position?
Uh, yeah, one of the biggest things. Well, of course, I can say only from my perspective, is that Paul and his team, they really know what they're doing. Believe me. And like I said before, success leaves clues. So as long as you are willing to learn and implement, this is really the right program for you. I mean, it's not rocket science. Anyone can do it. It doesn't matter which niche you choose. Whatever it is, as long as you implement the main principles. And if you have few hours per day to watch videos and then take action, I can promise you that you will get a head start compared to many others on YouTube automation. I have tried many other online business models. I've been looking into short-term rentals. I've been looking into Amazon-based like reselling of stuff. I've been looking into online coaching. But then in the end, uh, this business model seemed like best bang for the buck, so to say. So for me, it was in the end, it was a no-brainer. I was going through different models, different options, but then I feel like I only have so much time available,
Yeah.
you know, and I need to choose wisely on what to use those hours per day. So, and I can tell you that so far, the hours spent on this course and this business have been hours well spent.
That's awesome to hear, dude. That's awesome to hear. So, dude, again, congratulations on your journey, man. It's fantastic because again, it wasn't overnight, like JP,
Um,
this guy is a hard worker. He's, during my coaching calls, he would show up, always be the first to ask questions, always be the first show up. And like, he can probably attest to you, like it took time, it took patience, but hey, if you put in the work, results will show for itself. So, dude, JP, you gotta give yourself a pat in the back, and we're so grateful to have you inside the program. Because it's dope to work with people that work hard, right? Because a lot of people, they expect things to just happen and just magically appear. They'll
mm.
just magically make 10K per month. But a lot of people don't put in that work, and you did, and you're seeing the fruits of your labor, man. So I just want to, congratulate you. It's good to have met you. It's always a good vibe whenever I see you on the calls, and we shoot it up. So
Thank
if
you, Paul. Thank you, Paul.
thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. We're trying our best every single day to improve, and you've been with us for quite a bit of time, and you've probably seen how we evolved over time. So we're always trying to create the best product, best experience. Are we perfect? No, but are we trying our best? Absolutely, yes. So,
Absolutely,
um,
absolutely.
so if you were to leave the viewer with any last words here, what would be something that you would say to them, just as a last message?
Jump on board with Paul and his team. You will not regret it.
You heard it here from the man himself. He wasn't paid, guys. He's not a paid actor.
No, no, no. But I'm a paid YouTuber now.
You're a paid you dude. I'm very, very excited for the future for you because it's once you have a few videos that are getting, 100,000, 200,000 views, and like you start seeing that consistency, like YouTube is on your side right now. So like you can only imagine like if you keep up this momentum, like where this channel is going to be. You're going to consistently have a baseline of $5,000, $10,000 that's coming in every single month. So yeah, man, buckle in because the next few weeks and months are going to be pretty crazy for you.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna buckle up and thank you for the heads up.
Yeah, 100%.